Please. Stop spending your time in the relationship talking only about things that don't work, blaming each other for all your mistakes, complaining about all the things that your partner doesn't do, all the things your partner doesn't do, all the oversights, all the things that don't suit you. It's one thing to complain, but you don't get anywhere in a relationship when you spend your time seeing only the negative. You can't love someone you see as a monster. You can't be loved if your partner sees you as an enemy, as someone who represents an obstacle to their happiness. Unfortunately, this is often the case in many couples because we spend so much of our time to see only the negative. And yet, at the beginning of the relationship, we had boundless energy because we could only see qualities that our partner presented to us. Today we see flaws. We have the impression that the person has changed, and yet it's exactly the same person showing us just another facet of their personality. But all this doesn't make our partner a negative person. They're just adjustments. But then again, it's difficult to appreciate someone if we only see the negative, if we only talk about the negative, if we spend our time complaining all the time instead of looking for solutions, if we only listen to advice that helps us get rid of the bad person we're living with, if we don't recognize our own mistakes, all those things we need to improve. We can't love our partner under these conditions because we've forgotten why we loved that person in the first place. And very often, we're hard on our partner. We're even unfair to him or her because we'll complain about 2 qualities or 2 faults. So much for me. But we're going to ignore those other 98 qualities that our partner has, that are present in the couple. Quite often, I have people come to me with their relationship problems, and they'll spend all that time tearing their partner down, complaining about what a nightmare this person makes their life, and so on. And when I ask them, yes, but does he have any qualities? Or does she have any qualities? The most sincere will say yes. There are many. They often even outweigh than her faults. It's true that when I think about it, I wonder why I even complain. So, in this video, I invite you above all to look the truth in the face. And the truth is made up not only of all those flaws you see today, of that discomfort you find yourself in, but also all the things you love. But also all those things you love, all those gestures of attention. Maybe you're not respected on the one hand, but you're getting attention on the other. Keep these 2 things in mind. This will give you a better opinion and enable you to make the best decisions when the time comes. You're not just going to be influenced by all this negativity. You're going to be objective. And once again, it's hard for us to love someone we see as a monster. It's hard for us to like someone when we've forgotten all their qualities. It's hard for us to live and be comfortable with a person whom we perceive as an enemy. It's difficult for us to be happy with someone whom we find distant. Sometimes we're right, but sometimes we also have the ability to help that person improve. And sometimes we forget to acknowledge our responsibility, all the mistakes that led to this behavior. For example, if I hide a certain amount of information from my partner, a certain number of projects. And tomorrow I find out, or my partner finds out and decides in secret to hide lots of other things from me too. What's going to happen? I'm only going to see her decision. And if I'm not humble enough, I'll blame her. Will accuse him. I'm only going to see his mistake, but I'll forget to look the problem as I should see it. I'll forget to see my responsibility. Unfortunately. And then, no matter who's right or wrong, when the consequences come, they don't choose anyone. So, I'd simply like, through this video, to invite you to step back, hindsight, humility, but also truth. Because if you've spent several years, or as many years, with this person, there must be things you still like about them. If there aren't, it's up to you to make your choice. That's all for this video. See you soon for the next one. Bye-bye.